I went to Goodwill and I got, I can go to Goodwill and not buy no blankets. I gotta get a blanket every trip. What's up, Bookies? Welcome back. This is what we're working with today. Of course, y'all know I ain't spending no more than $5. Because you know I got it half off, right? Yeah, $3, don't play. This is all the material. It really was a lot. I didn't really know what I was thinking I wanted to do at first. I kind of wanted to do like a overthrow kind of thing, or like another cover up or something. No, I'm lying. I wanted to do pants first. That's what it was. I wanted to do pants. At first, I was thinking pants, but you don't really got no stretch to it. Like, I think the pants would be a mistake. So I'm gonna make a bikini top. I do know that. This is kind of the vision that I was going for the top. Ain't it cute? I be stuck. I don't be knowing nothing. I just be making it up as I go. Maybe I should do a wrap skirt and a bikini top. But okay, so I laid the fabric out and got all the little fringes out from up under the blanket. And I got my favorite bralette and put it on top. I cut it this way instead of the way of the fringes because I wanted to add the fringes as a detail, not being connected to the actual bikini top, because the way that I was doing it with the string, I wouldn't be able to pull it through with the fringes. But I'm gonna explain that better once I get to that part. But and I wasn't doing a regular skirt, I'm doing a wrap skirt. So that's why I folded that portion right there, because I'm gonna cut at a diagonal instead of like straight or like an oval or whatever. But I'm gonna show you a demonstration of why I cut it like this. It's like a big triangle piece that you wrap around to have, one side bigger than the other, And I was just gonna add the fringes to that raw hem. So right here I got my 2 bikini pieces, right sides facing together, and I'm just gonna sew a straight stitch on both sides, leaving a hole at the top so we can sew our string there. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna sew the bottom as well, but I'm gonna leave a hole on both ends so I can put the string for the bottom through there. And this is me cutting out, the little straps I'm gonna use to make the string. You're gonna need 4 pieces of those, because you're gonna need 2 for the top, for each top, and then 2 for the bottom, because you're gonna connect the 2 to make it long enough, basically, so you can have enough to tie. So you're gonna straight stitch that all the way down, stitching as close as you can to the edge so it won't be as hard to pull the string through the loop turner. So you're gonna stick the loop turner all the way down till you get to the end of the string you stitched. hook it to the edge, and then pull the rest of it through. It might be a little snug because this is a small string, but it just takes a little elbow grease, child. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, just put it all the way through, and you're gonna do that with all 4 pieces. And then sew the last 2 pieces together for the bottom. So now you're gonna take your bikini piece that you stitched and put the string on the inside. It'll be easier if you were to use your loop turner to stick through the hole at the top and pull the string through, but I always have to make everything so complicated. But just listen to me. Just use the loop turner to stick through the hole and pull the string up like that instead of having to go through all of this that I'm doing. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, you're going to use the loop turner to pull the string all the way to the end. Pull it out just enough so you can stitch it and it'll have some stuck on the inside just to give it a little bit more security. And then use the string to pull the rest of the bikini top out. Now you just use the loop turner to pull the string through the bottom of the bikini top, and then you got one side done. And you just do the same thing to the other side. At first I sewed the detail fringes to the back, but once I looked at how that was going to look, I changed my mind and decided to fold it and just top stitch it to the top. I made sure that I pulled the strings evenly on both sides before I stitched it to the top, because once I did that stitch, the string can no longer move. You can just tighten it and loosen it from the back, but that's it. And then the same way I stitched it to the bikini top, I stitched it to the wrap skirt as well. I did pin it in place so that it wouldn't keep moving. But yeah, that's real easy. Probably the easiest part of this whole thing. But yeah, sew that all the way around till you get up into the top and you're done. At this point, everything for the bikini set is done, and I really don't like having a whole bunch of leftover fabric, so I decided I was gonna make me a romper. So I took this pair of shorts and I laid it out flat. I didn't use the top because I didn't know how I wanted the top to look, so I just cut it all the way up to the top and cut the frame of the shorts out. And I did this pattern twice. After I finished cutting it this way, I laid it on top of the other piece and cut the exact same piece so the front and the back can be the same. And it'll be 4 pieces in total. And I know y'all probably like, what in the world am I looking at? That don't even look right. That don't look like it's about to be no romper, but I promise you it is. So one of the pieces that I cut ended up being on the fold, which I'm going to eventually have to cut anyway. But I'm going to take the 2 pieces and line them up with the bottom. And then I'm going to pin those together and sew that, because that's the crotch part, basically, like the inside of the leg. So I'm going to pin that together and sew that together on both sides. And so now that I got them sewn together, I have to cut this piece down the middle because these are going to be now 2 individual pieces. So this is basically what it's looking like right now. Y'all see the vision? I know y'all see the vision. And so I'm going to do the same thing I did to this piece. Now, I'm still not sure about how I want to do the front, but these 2 pieces in the back, I have to sew together because the back piece is going to be closed. I thought I was going to have to use a zipper, but I didn't have to, so. Girl, anyway, so. Okay, so here's where it get a little tricky. You have to turn the pieces right sides facing up. Then you're going to grab your 2 crotch seams and put right sides facing each other, so that when you sew it together, it'll sew the seam on the outside. So all the way up to the top, and you'll get your full back piece. And I decided to leave the front open. I was kind of iffy between whether I wanted to add sleeves or not. I did add sleeves, but I tucked them in, and y'all, she giving, ain't she? She got that thing sitting up. Yes, girl, give it to him. Yeah, real cute, real cute. I love it. And this is how the bikini set came out. I'm so glad that I decided to sew the fringes on after instead of cutting it out that way. I just feel like it looks way more full. The skirt looks really good. I'm glad it's not too short. And yeah, like, get into this blanket, y'all. What blanket? What $5 blanket you know? Anywho, that's all for today, folks. Love y'all. Kisses.